Hello everyone, welcome to the day 10 of my 30-day challenge. So the boy already decided that he's going to go back to his old life. He have enough money and he's actually ready to move on. He look at his old space for the last time. He look at the merchant. There were some customers in the shop and the merchant was busy with them. The boy didn't want to talk with the merchant. He just lived quietly. He didn't want to get emotional in front of other people. Before he go, he think about that 1 year he have spent on this crystal shop. He never thought that he will come to a new country and own that new country. He was a bit proud of himself. Before he go to the bar that he had the first day when he came, the same bar he went there. This time the thief wasn't there, but it would remind him about the first day, about how he got betrayed by the thief. The owner of that bar, he is still there. He offered Santiago a cup of tea. Santiago started to drink the tea and he was not happy inside. He started to think that his home and his old life is just 2 hours away, but his dream is also near. He started to say to himself that whenever I want, I can go back to being a shepherd. I did not forget the way of sheep. I did not forget how to take care of them, and they will always be there. But if I go back now, this is the farthest I came to reach my dream, and if I go back now, I know that there is no coming back. And that moment he put his hand on his pocket to touch the Urim and Thummim, and as soon as he touched them, he felt a sensation through his whole body. It reminded him about his dream, his destiny. It reminded him that he once met an old king, and it reminded him that old king has told him to find the treasure, to listen to the omen, to listen to the language of the universe. The boy decided after a long thinking, he just remembered that one of the merchant who delivered to the crystal shop, he occasionally go to Egypt, and the boy decided finally that he will meet that provider, and he will ask how far it is to go to Egypt, and he want to find out about his dream. As soon as he take this decision inside, he felt a bit relieved and happy, which he haven't felt in a long time. And he said to himself, if it doesn't go well, I know that I have tried, and I can always come back to being a shepherd, and or maybe being a merchant who sell crystal. So he go to the warehouse where he have to meet this provider. There was an Englishman sitting over there, and the Englishman was reading some books. Englishman is also in search of a treasure in a way, because he is in search of a man who knows the elixir of life, and who knows the alchemy. As the Englishman said, that person is 200 years old, and he knows he knows the language of the universe. Englishman, he have a decent life. His father left him a lot of possessions, but he gave up on all to look for his dream. And one of his friend told him that this person who lived in the desert, so he come here to find it. Santiago was sitting next to him. He was trying to read a book, and even though he was trying to make a conversation with the Englishman seems unfriendly. He didn't wanted to make the conversation, and Santiago was trying to focus on a book, but how hard he tried, he couldn't focus on this book. It seems impossible to understand what this book is about. On that moment, Santiago realized that making a decision is only the first step to achieving something. As soon as you take a decision, a strong current take you to things what you could have never imagined. When he decided to find the treasure, he come to this strange land. He had learned how to sell crystal. So many things have happened just because he decided to find his treasure. Now, as he is sitting here, decided to go even further, to go to pyramid. He thinks to himself, just starting. At this point, he take out the Urim and Thummim from his pocket, and he was just trying to feel that what they said to him. The Englishman have seen the Urim and Thummim on Santiago's hand and loudly shouted, "Urim and Thummim!" And Santiago quickly hid that on his pocket. But he was surprised that this man, he knows Urim and Thummim. And Englishman asked him, "Why did you get this Urim and Thummim?" And the boy said, "Okay, well, it's not for sale. It's actually gifted to me by a old friend, old king. I know that you're not gonna believe that I'm a shepherd who met an old king, but yeah, this is how it is." The Englishman said, "I do believe you, because shepherd was the first people who have recognized a king, so I believe that you met a king." Then the Englishman asked him, "So where are you going and what's your plan?" And the boy said that, "I'm going to Egypt. I'm going to find treasure." As soon as the boy said that, he started regretting his decision of saying it, but the Englishman seems unbothered by what he heard, and he said, "Well, in a way, I'm also looking for a treasure, so we both are in the same path." And the Englishman said to himself, "If I could write a book, an encyclopedia about coincidence and luck, I could have write my whole life." At this point, one of the person come from the warehouse and tell both Englishman and the boy that yes, they are in luck and they are going to Egypt. And that's how the boy start his new journey to Egypt alongside with the Englishman. I'll come back tomorrow with the next part. See ya.